Hi guys, this is Kelly once again from Bond Machines, and today I'll be reviewing the German-made Gritzner Model VZ sewing machine. Okay, firstly I want to thank all my customers for purchasing these machines from me, and also those of you that will keep your questions coming in and your comments. I want to say I appreciate your likes and all that. God bless you all. Now quickly I'll run through the features and the functions of the machine. Okay, it's a German-made machine. Okay, Gritzner, like I did earlier on. That's the model number. Has a double thread stand for twin needle. Okay, it has a double tension for twin needle also. And right here you have the zigzag and the straight stitch control. Okay, over here you have the 0 mark, which is for the regular straight stitch. Then when you move this knob down to this part here, you're sewing the zigzag. Okay, now here is the stitch length regulator, okay, for the reduction in stitch length and also for the reverse. Okay, right here you have the bobbin winder, and we have this which controls the movement of the feed dogs, which makes it to drop down and go up. So you just move this, it drops down, and this, it comes automatically up. All right, right here at the back it has the electric motor attached to it. Okay, but for the purpose of this video I'll be using the manual part. Okay, most of my customers, they want me to be using the treadle, so I'll be using the manual treadle for this video. Now right here you have the needle positioning. Okay, this one controls the needle position. It's actually unique, it's at the back, so from middle, left, and the right. So in case you want to do your buttonhole, that's where you use your needle positioning. All right, so of course this is the regulator that controls the pressure of the footer, and uses a high shank foot. All right, it uses all type of needle including the HA, the DB, and the DPs. Okay, now it uses the regular shuttle and bobbin mechanism, and I think that's about that. So quickly I'll run through the features of the machine and do some threading also. Okay, I think firstly I'll have to wind the bobbin and thread the machine and do some stitches with the machine. Okay guys, in winding the bobbin from the thread stand, any of the thread stand, you just pull the thread. There's this plate here that has a double pressure here. I think this is what actually stretches the thread when you're winding your bobbin. So you make sure it enters in between the plates there, then you go all the way spiral down, then down to this plate, this point here. Okay, make sure it enters into this hole. Then you just wind your bobbin, some thread around the bobbin, and you can place that. Okay, let me just put it here, just place it in the bobbin winder, and you just push this. Okay, so when you do that, okay, from here down to this pressure plates here, inside here, then wind it around the bobbin, then you just push this. All right, so when you push it and when you guys, there you have it. When you actually got the quantity you want, you just flip this back and pull out your bobbin. All right, so that's how you wind your bobbin. So I'll quickly thread the machine to show you how to thread the machine. Okay, in threading the machine, like I always say, any of the thread stand, you just pull that through there. Then there's a two point here. Okay, what you just do is you place that inside there. All right, then from there you can use any of the tension tension disc here. So for the purpose of this one I can use the first one, but mind you I can also use the second one. And make sure when you're passing through the tension, you raise the footer up at the back. Okay, make sure you raise this up so you can easily pass through the tension. So I pass it through here and pass it through there. Okay, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, like this. All right, so I'll just go through it again from the tension plates. Okay, I pass it through this. There's a two plates here also. Pass it through here. Then this one here. Okay, I just make sure it enters and comes down, comes towards here. Okay, so just like this. Then I bring the thread down and I raise it up. Okay, the purpose of this is so that when it's sewing, the thread goes this way. This spring here actually goes this way and makes your stitching to be perfect. All right, so when you've done that, you just from here through this thread carrier, then down on the side here, then you thread from front to back. Okay, it uses a front oscillatory mechanism, so in this case you thread from front to back. So I'm going to thread the needle now and do the stitches with the machine. Okay, already threaded the needle. Now for the regular straight stitch, like I said, this knob here has to be on 0. There's a 0 to 4 mark here, it has to be on 0, and I'm using the lowest stitch length. So when I sew through now, okay, so there you have it, guys. That's the back and this is the front. So that's for the regular straight stitch. You can actually reduce the stitch length a bit, so I just reduce it a bit and I get a much more tinier stitch. Okay, that's a much more tinier stitch. Alright, now if you want to sew the zigzag, you just have to remove this, unscrew this knob and push it. I'm using 4, which is the max size for the zigzag. So when you sew through now, a minute, okay. Alright. There you have it, the zigzag. So you can actually reduce the stitch length of the zigzag so you can get a much more closer stitch length. So I just reduce the stitch length further. So make it up a bit further. Take it up a bit further. Okay, I'm gonna reduce it a bit further. Okay. Okay, you know, I told you the machine has this needle position, so that's what you use in doing your buttonhole. So just to show you the needle positioning, I'll take this back to 0. All right, then I'm gonna just switch this over. You see, when I move this, if you look at the needle positioning, it just goes, you see that? So if I move to the left and I'm sewing, okay, I think that's probably right. Okay, if I move to the left, see that? Sewing through the left hand side, I put it down to the middle, goes through the middle, and I sew to the right. Alright, so that's the needle positioning, which you can also use for your zipper and for your buttonhole. So it's actually very, very important to note the function of the needle position in your sewing machine. Okay, alright guys, that's the Gritzner model VZ sewing machine. A very, very strong machine, sews all type of fabric, including leather, lycra, spandex, and also very padded fabrics. All right, so when you get your machine, like I always say, be rest assured that it's working optimally and it's okay. All right, so I'm gonna just put it on straight stitch and I sew right away. All right, so that's my back stitch. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching and God bless you.